Hello, this is Elgin Motivate for you. This is a requested video. A fan of mine wrote me. She said that her boyfriend has proposed, right? And he wants to get married to her. But the struggling that she's struggling with him, that saying things that she's really struggling with him is that he does not like communicating when they're having some issues, and when she really want them to talk about it, he does not want to talk about it. He just want to push them aside and let and he sees that they should just leave leave what happened behind and move on. That, what do I think, can that impact a marriage? If she end up to marry him in a long time, can that also affect her when she start having children with him? That, what do I think? So I said to myself, let me just make a video about it, so that way other people can also take from it. This can benefit both guys and girls. Sometimes we think money is everything. Yeah, money is important, definitely. Money is very important, but communication is the key to a marriage. Communication is the key to a relationship, because you have to go through a process before you even go into marriage anyway. So if you have not gone through the stage one and you're trying to jump into stage two, in most cases, that's when you see them like, did you do level one? You're like, no, I just wanted to cross and do two. No, you need to go back. I'm sorry, to go and complete your level one before you can start your level two. Why? Because they want you to understand the reason why. There are some information on that level one. There are some things that they want you to learn. That's the reason why they want you to go back, right? Because you can't just jump. So the same thing applies to any relationship that will progress into a marriage. I believe that any girl or any guy, I'm not just gonna do this video for just girls alone, even though my platform normally is for parents, right? It's for women, but they talk you out of it. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, right? Communication can reduce so many stress. Communication can even improve your mental health. Good communication can make you just even in, improve your mental state. Imagine when you cannot communicate with a guy. Imagine, just think, I'm trying to talk and the guy is shutting you down. All those emotions, all those questioning, all those things that you want to express, where are they going? Ask yourself that question. Where are those things going? They are stuck inside you. They're stuck in your brain. They make you sleep. They make you start having a nightmare at night. Your anxiety start rising. Your depression start rising, right? And before you know it, you start drinking or start taking some depression tablets, right? Over what? Because you never ever took your time to look beyond the physical appearance of a man, or the man never took his time to look beyond the physical appearance of a lady, right? You need listening in your relationship. You need communication in your relationship in order for you to even experience that journey in a very enjoyable way. You need a woman who can listen and see where you're coming from, and a woman need a man who is not claiming to be the boss, who is not claiming to be the head. Because what are you fighting for? I've seen many couple who are dragging. It's like they're dragging the position in their relationship. The man want to be the head, right? Or the woman want to be the head. So who is not dragging for the tail? Who even want the tail anyway? I'm sure everybody wants a promotion. Everybody want to go higher, right? But relationship, you don't need to fight for anything. In a relationship, healthy relationship, healthy marriage, you don't need to. You just need to relax. You just need relaxation, right? And try to understand the other person. Try to listen, right? You might not like everything the person is saying, but listen, you're helping the person to get rid of saying things that is just going to be a big problem tomorrow. Let the person be able to communicate their problem. Let them be able to communicate their worries. Let them be able to communicate what the things that is bothering them. The same thing applies to the man and the woman. Both people should be able to communicate. That's why you people came together at the first place, right? If nobody want to listen to each other, what's the point even coming together? What's relationship for? Relationship is, it's already hard for two people to be living together. Different people who love different things, who have different experience coming together. It's already hard. But what help is when both of you can talk. It doesn't matter if you're older, this one is older. No. Listen, both of you are there to mentally, emotionally support each other to be able to survive the relationship. Right? You don't only want to come outside and be smiling, be faking the smiling. And I've seen many couples live their life. They come outside and they're faking the smiling, they fake it to their friends how happy they are. But when you look straight in their eyes, you can tell that these people are dying. You can tell that these people are suffering inside them. That's the reason why most times when you see most women, you come in contact with them, you're having a conversation, they classify all men and they say, oh, all these men are rubbish. No, probably you have to take a look again. Could it be the one you chose was rubbish? Could it be that you make a very wrong choice? Right? Could it be that you were so much in a hurry that you wait for the money, or you wait for the physical appearance, or you wait for degree? Because one thing I tell people, it's okay for a person to be educated, right? It's very, very important. It's good, but not all that makes marriage, right? Remember, a degree is a degree to help you to get a job, right? To be able to live reasonably, right? To be able to make you, support you in getting a job, a better job, right? With a better pay. But that doesn't make your personality better. It doesn't mean because a man have got a good job suddenly is qualified as a husband. No, it doesn't mean a woman have got a very good career, she's a wifey. No, there are other quality that make a woman a wifey, that make a woman to be qualified to be a wife. She have to be mentally stable. She have to be spiritually stable. She have to be physically, she have to be stable and sound, right? The same applies to a man. You don't just look at the financial part of it and jump into a marriage. You don't just look at the degree and jump into a marriage. A degree is a degree, what the person have studied all the years, right? But when it comes to actual marriage, that is not what's going to define your marriage. No. So communication and listening, it's so important. Imagine if you can just talk to a guy, right, or your husband, your boyfriend. You can just express your feelings and they listen, and they see where you're coming from, right, and they understand where you're coming from, and they're able to tell you, okay, we'll walk through it, we'll do it, right, we'll do it. How does that feel? Or how do you feel when you have a woman, right, that you can be able to tell and say, this is not working out in our relationship, I feel this is not going well, right, in our relationship, and she can be able to just, well, listen and say, okay, we'll fix it, right, we'll walk it through. And not just saying we'll walk it through, but they actually do it. They put into work. Because why? Because they want to see the relationship progress. They want to be able to see the relationship to work out, right? Because that way, both of you will live in the house. You're just happy, right? And you don't don't see any reason to take it to a friend, to a third party. Because why? Because both of you are so grown to the extent that you can talk about your issues. You're both adults. Then you can be able to talk about it. You can be able to understand where each other are coming from and be able to just listen, right? And if you're wrong, I always say one thing, that a matured guy, a matured man, a matured lady, right, does not always claim they are right. Now, we are wrong. We can be wrong. We're human, right? We can never be right in everything. But when we are able to take responsibility of our own mistake, and remove the ego and say, if you're wrong, and genuinely own it and say, I'm sorry. Not just saying, I'm sorry. You're sorry and you ensure that it doesn't happen or repeat himself again. That is respect. And that's how relationship grow. And you notice that your marriage or your relationship is healthy and you're just so okay that really truly you will not even see any reason why you should call a friend and say, oh, guess what you just did now, guess what just happened to my wife, guess what just happened to my girlfriend, guess what just happened to my boyfriend. You wouldn't even have to, because you know why? Because you choose somebody in your life that understand that there is no perfection, that understand that in marriage, in dating, we are all human, right? We are learning every day, but when you have that personality that you can listen and you can be able to hone up to your mistakes, right? And walk your way through, that's it. That's it. So communication is so important, because if you're not communicating now, when children get involved, what's going to happen? That's what you have to look at, right? If that person is already struggling to communicate, if that person is already pushing you aside right now, when you start having children, right? How do you picture? Do you think you can be able to hold that person and change them? No. So you have to, sometimes there are certain things that we have to let go. Sometimes you can like a man, you can really like everything about him. But if the communication and the listening is not there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And if the person is not working on it, girl, or if it's a guy watching my video right now, I'm sorry, you just have to let the person go. If the person is not working towards it and they're not trying to do anything about it, you have to let them go. Because when you start having children with this type of individual, it becomes harder. And I'm sure you don't want to hold a bridge that is about to fall. This is LG Motivate for you. Thank you.